not everybody has lots and lots of time. Slave ship, disappointing. We could buy a boomalope. That is tempting. No helmet. Hopefully boomalope 2 isn't here. Boomalope 2 would be very disappointed in me that I'm not buying a boomalope. Question for turrets. If an open door is one tile next to the turret, if the turret shoots through it, would the accuracy be affected? Or is it like a pawn's? It's like a pawn's. It would not be affected by 5 cells away. So if you go to Adamverse Everything's Friendly Fire Guide, I made that one, and it should explain it. So you can put... if you put a turret, and if it's shooting to the right, you could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and none of those barricades will intercepted shots shooting to the right. It follows mostly the same friendly fire rules. The only difference is for buildings, bullets can land on them, but it won't intercept them. And the Friendly Fire Guide on Adams vs. Everything's channel also shows you how you can turn on dev mode, and you can test and confirm all that stuff yourself. So yep, you could do 5 tiles. Did you read code or testing? Testing, there's a dev tool to show you it. Okay, I'll show you how you can test it. Here, we'll do it real quick. If you turn on dev mode, we're going to cheat. We're going to turn on dev mode again. Is it... There's something... Which one is it? There's a setting here. Draw shooting? Draw shooting. There it is. And you can see the numbers. See the numbers that pop up? So those zeros are chance to intercept. And since there's nothing here, there's no chance to intercept. And since there's no number there, that's to the friendly fire range. The friendly fire range is no number. So if we step back 2 more, let's go right here. We'll see. We need to move it down 1. Yeah, see that had a number, not 0. So that was a chance to intercept there. So it can intercept there, because that's outside the friendly fire range. The friendly fire range being 5. Or maybe 4, whatever. You get the idea. But if we go right here, it won't show any numbers, because that's inside the friendly fire range. So you can just do draw shooting, and that's how you can test and confirm that. And it works the same for turrets. Like, you could place a turret and have the turret shoot enemies, and you can see the turret's numbers the same way. Yeah, there's tons of cool stuff in dev mode. The devs use it to test and check lots of things. Okay, we're almost through the vegetarian fine meals. Our wealth has gone down a fair bit. Very nice. We should be getting attacked soon again. Everything's going great. Oh, as if on cue. Prepare for a while, then attack. Let's close this door. No, close that one. Don't hold open that one. Oh no, the Thrumbo's mad. Don't go outside, just stay inside. There we go. So what is... so the temperature's currently minus 22°C. If you go to somebody's gear tab, you can see what temperature it is. Hypothermia and heat stroke start at 10°C below and above these numbers. So this guy can go to minus 41°C. This guy can only go to negative 17°C. But the faster above and below, the faster the heat stroke or hypothermia. So he's only getting hypothermia pretty slowly. So 2 of these guys are going to freeze. And the other 2 aren't. But we've got a Thrumbo. They're just going to go fight the Thrumbo and die. Yep, 1 down. Thank you, Thrumbo. It was a tough fight, but we did it. And we'll open this door again. Yeah, the thermo's fine. Oh, you stood up. You stood up. Run. Run. Run, cockroach. Oh, you didn't make it. Does he have a parka we want? Yeah, we'll take your parka. Thank you. Just to make sure we don't die from something stupid. And we'll grab your tribal wear too. This looks like a pretty small map. This is standard size. It's all just standard settings. We can check. It's 275 by 275. There's just no features, so it just doesn't... Oh, 250 by 250 is standard. That's right. That's the default. 250 by 250. There's just nothing here to see, so it seems kind of big. Yep, clean up all the bodies. Haul the bodies, please. Let's get rid of all this garbage. So that gave us 2,400 wealth. Let's get rid of all that. Oh, and there's one more here. Yeah, we're eating all the fine meals. Excellent. Come grab this. Burn the bodies. Thank you. Good work. I'm the Vavi. You have a question. What's the best way to start building a base so I can expand it and not be messy? So I just played with a relatively newer player. Shout out Evie Greenbottle. We just played multiplayer the other day, and they're relatively new, and I talked them through setting up a base and starting out. And expanding, it's kind of complicated, but I would just have the attitude that everything is renewable in RimWorld, and don't feel bad about destroying what you made. But if you want to watch Evie's VOD from Wednesday, we started together on Losing is Fun, Cassandra, Arid Shrubland. And I talked through about setting up a base and going through all the steps and keeping it simple. You don't have to keep it as simple as I did at the start, but that's a good way to do it. I also have a very simple... I'll show you the little video. I made a simple example base that is 60 days on Crash Landed. I played intentionally simplified, and this was before shelving. Let me get the video of it. I'll link it in chat too in a second. Give me a second to find it. Simple example base. Here it is. And there's the video. So this is Crash Landed. This is from before shelves existed. And let me move this over. And let me bring that video back up. So each frame is a day. So I start off just get inside a box. That's what you should do on the first day. And then have a nice room and have a storage room. So this room we made nice, or I made nice with flowers. This room was storage. This is where we grew crops safely. I put a roof around as a fire break, and we made a spike trap hallway. And then we just kept it simple. So make a little prison, have lots of flowers, simple defenses, expand the room. As you get more technology unlocked, there we threw down some art, and now we're flooring it. Even on Crash Landed, this. Don't flowers die with no sunlight? They do not. Flowers only require torchlight level or regular light level. So flowers do not require a sun lamp. And then I expanded into bedrooms, but you don't have to. You could stay in a barracks the whole time. I just wanted to do bedrooms in this one. And I made a little kill box. So that's a very, very, very simplified way to play. your problem with that kind of play is eventually your little kill box just does not make it. You had 6 dudes got attacked by 41. 6 dudes being attacked by 41. You probably wouldn't want a standard kill box with only with only 6 people. And if you're being attacked by 41 people with only 6, you're playing at both a high difficulty and you have a huge amount of wealth. But if you're staying on low colonist count, I actually recommend like a shotgun tunnel. Let me bring up that video again. So let me show you the simplified shotgun tunnel. This right here, you're playing a modded storyteller that overlaps 5 Randy and Cassandra, and you had a ton of stuff. Well, that's some hardcore play. So this is a simplified shotgun tunnel, and let me get you a video of how you can use that. Because a standard kill box is actually pretty darn terrible with only 6 people, but that setup can handle things pretty well. Let me find my shotgun tunnel video. That's really simple one. Give me a second while this is going. I have lots of little clips and pictures all over the place. Okay, so here is using bad weapons with literally random colonists with a shotgun tunnel. You go inside. We can't deal with you for a second. So I'm just gonna spawn literally random people, and we're gonna use bad quality weapons in the shotgun tunnel. And we're going to fight 40 people with just this setup right here. So spawn random people. Give them good quality shotguns, machine pistols, and spears. And then we're going to spawn a huge tribal raid. Yeah, here comes a huge pile of tribals. And I'm literally not going to micro. So imagine this if you actually had like tough pawns and good weapons and you actually microed it. But this is with literally no micro and not good colonists. And it still can barely hold on, but it held on. But I would recommend doing a setup like this if you have like less than 10 colonists. This setup is way stronger for a few people than... Or in a instead of no target firing here. This changed shotguns. Oh yeah, here's the version late game. Here's a late game version. Adam did a version of this. Yep. And you can set this up better than I did. It should have different places of columns. This one isn't very good, but you get the idea. It just annihilates everything. The guy that shows up just gets erased. They walk around the corner and evaporate. It's kind of tough to fight centipedes in that, and I made the picture for Adam's thing. Let me... Yeah, Adam used it in his dwarf run, and where's the picture of that? The kill box progression. Yeah, here it is. So, this is essentially stand around a corner, and then stand around a corner and have a little cover. And here's a shotgun tunnel, and there's a double-sided shotgun tunnel. You want the columns set up like this, and you want a trip fence. That's really good. The trip fence separates them. Oh yeah, here's this picture file. And if you set it like this, you can lure. If you intentionally set up a mountain base, sometimes you want a bigger one like this. Yep. And there's the singularity. Yeah. Is there a triple meat grinder? Sort of. Why are a lot of people anti-kill boxes? People like to play different ways. I mean, I'm against lots of things too. I'm against a lot of things irrationally. I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I hate people who put pineapple on pizza. I hate people who use Twitch chat. What other things do I hate? I mean, you're allowed to hate things irrationally. It's okay. I mean, some people hate kill boxes. That's okay. I mean, you should play however you find fun. The symbol of avarice. I hate you. Absolutely. Only Discord chat allowed. That's right. That's right. Pineapple doesn't belong in pizza. Hold on. Someone made an important comment there. Let me find my spreadsheet. Give me a second. Stream points. Okay. Carbon 1 has earned 1 point. Knows what pizza is. Well done, Carbon 1. You've earned a point because you know what pizza is. So here's where we keep track of the stream points. These are very important. So Jake Quarters earned a point for positive support. First variable because he can read numbers. John the Crusader knows what save files are. Yukataka, it's important to kill Huntsman. Peanut said something so terrible I refused to write it down, but it was so good. Isimburus told me to move the bed and move a wall. Fire Fluorite said to turn it around. And Carbon knows what pizza is. Crescio, can you earn a point because you know what points are? Crescio goes to -1 point for begging. You've never seen stream points in Excel. I do everything in spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are my life. So there we go. These points are very, very important. Exacord, pineapple and bacon is goated. Fight you. If I knew how to fan you, I would, Exacord. I would time you out if I knew how. I still hate chat. That's right. I rely on Twitch chat. You guys should see when I play offline how awful I am. When I play offline, I have to save and reload all the time because I always get the doors wrong and I missed obvious stuff. But when I play on stream, Twitch chat tells me all the obvious mistakes I'm making and I play way better and I don't need to save scum. So I'm actually dependent on Twitch chat. Attacking immediately and the doors. See, look at that. I was supposed to open the doors. You guys were supposed to tell me I was supposed to open this door. Now they're going to attack random stuff. You're not a jogger, right? Okay, they're all shivering. I just don't want that guy to go in there and bash random walls and doors. Okay, that one's not coming in. Use the closed door to pick him off. Yep, we use door shenanigans here. So I open the door, undraft, redraft, and shoot, and then the door magically closes. And that's how we fight stuff. We use the door shenanigan plan. That guy's... He's beating up one of our valuable cloth sandbags. Oh, what a jerk. Okay, that one's coming through the tunnel. We can blast this one. Okay, headshot. Give him a blast. Door shenanigans. Well done. Stop hitting our sandbag. I don't want to open the door right next to that guy. We'll get this one. I think that's far enough away. We'll see if I can do this. Hopefully I don't get stabbed in the face here. Good hits. He's like, hey, did somebody shoot me? What's going on? Not the sandbag. Oh, we saved it. We saved it. 1.7 hit points. 7%. He's stabbing the wall with a knife, not the brightest. Are UK stabbing jokes welcome here? I don't know. Sandbag saved. Yes. That was close. It was a tough fight, but we did it. Now we pray for, bulk good trader so we can buy rocks. Yeah, the door shenanigan plan's really good, and I learned this run, if you're doing it with one pawn, to put the door on the outside. So when we move to door, undraft, redraft, shoot, and then the door closes. And by having the door on the outside, when we shoot to the left or right, we have cover from the left or right. So that's something I learned here, but it's really only like this is only important for like one person. But that door open plan is really good on lots of stuff. Like you can form all your people up and then like open the door, fire a volley, and the door closes. So ranged enemies run for cover if cover's nearby. So these are all bait sandbags. So when we shoot ranged enemies, instead of immediately shoot us back, they try to run for cover and we shoot them again. And melee enemies aren't fast enough to get over these sandbags. These sandbags slow them down. So we just don't open the door right next to melee ones. So, like this guy here, we opened the door, shot him, and then the door closed right away. He didn't have time to notice us, run over the sandbag, and get to the door before the door closed. So we're not even standing on the door. We move to the door, undraft, redraft, shoot, door closes. And there's a few cool ways to use that plan. It's actually pretty good for like the ship launch stuff too. Let me bring up Evie Greenbottle's channel. I taught Evie how to do it against the droner ship. Like psychic droner ships sometimes are really hard. So let me find. I'm showing you. I'm sure she'll be fine with seeing her video. So here her and I were playing together multiplayer. And there was a defoliator ship, and we did the door shenanigan to pop it open. Let me see if I can find it. It was near the end, wasn't it? Yeah. So there's a defoliator ship. We didn't want to fight it, so we make these walls, and then I use the door shenanigan, or really Evie did, to shoot the mechs and wake them up. So let's see where we do that. Yeah, so here's practicing the door trick. Evie was practicing right there. Yeah, the move to door, undraft, redraft, fire weapon. Oops, messed it up. That's okay. That's why we're practicing. Perfect! She did perfect there. And let's see if we can find the clip where we do it on the ship. Yeah, okay, they're awake there. Did I miss it? Where we did it? Okay, they're awake there. Oh. Okay, here we go. So, move to the door, undraft, redraft, shoot the ship, and then the door closes and all the mechs are woken up. Look at that! And usually what happens is the mechs always stand to the left. And since they always stand to the left, you can stand back here and shoot the ship until it destroys and turn it into a standard raid. So that's the key part. It just happens in this time there's a wall to the left, so they don't stand to the left, and we can't do the trick to just shoot it till it's destroyed. I do that in a few other runs. You can just sneaky shoot the ship until it blows up and turn into a standard raid. And by having that wall there, the mechs have to run around. You just you hold the door open and you keep shooting it. And then when it gets really low in hit points, then you close the door and do the trick again. Did I repair the sandbag? Yeah, we repaired it. Probably. It's in the home zone. They're not repairing it now. They're cleaning up blood. So they repaired it. We got this one and this one. Good check. Good call. Oh, that one's not repaired. Oh, it's the short bows. It's repaired. The short bow's damaged. May I ask for that streamer's name? That was Evie Greenbottle. I just gave him a shout out a bit ago. They are relatively new to RimWorld. They're playing Losing is Fun for the first time, and they're hopefully going to try the Seed of the Month and the RimWorld Community Challenge and Rimianship and try and survive for the whole 10 hours. That's their goal. To go from relatively new player to surviving 10 hours on Losing is Fun. It'll be very impressive. Yep. They're learning fast. They're doing well. We just ate. Okay, we're out of those, so back to paste you go. Follow them. Awesome. I like watching lots of people play RimWorld and cheer people on of all skill levels and different strategies and how they play. For new players, you recommend to smoke pops and shield belts. Well, so for this challenge, Sathenan, it's all about playing fast, and often you get the defoliatorships before you have all those things available to you. Carbon 1, it took you so long when you started to understand wealth management. Yeah, it's complicated and unintuitive. Marsh Viper, you gotta bounce off the bed. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. You like teaching people coding logic and breaking Brains mods. Brains has lots of cool mods. Yep. Brains is the brains behind Harmony and Camera Plus and No Pause mod and the Zombieland that I played a while ago. Or not long ago. Are we in getting attacked, or was that 2? Ooh. Okay, that was a double. So we're completely safe. Though there isn't really anything to do. You liked my all-wooden base that kept burning down? I'm a big fan of all-wooden base. You're playing Zombieland now? Awesome. How is your Zombieland going? Yeah, he's... I'll mispronounce Octung improperly again. Allow tool as well. I don't think he did allow tool. Am I wrong on that? But yes, he did do Octung. He takes a lot of suggestions for Zombieland while streaming. It was fun to see your comments shape parts of it. That's very cool. So I don't know, Flack. Allow tool is not default in the game. No, somebody made that. I'm not using allow tool here, for example. I don't have allow tool. But one idea I was thinking for Zombieland, and I'm not sure if it's possible, is he was considering doing a dynamic scaling difficulty of the zombies. Oh, right-clicking allow is default. Yeah, you can just do allow all like that. For Zombieland, if you wanted dynamic difficulty scaling of the zombies, it may be possible for him to link it to the adaption factor and just use the in-game scaling to do that. So when your adaption factor's high, the zombies are very tough. And when you've had people, beaten up, eaten by zombies, and the adaption factor is low, the zombies could scale down in difficulty. I don't know if that's something he may want to do or whatever, but like why come up with your own scaling when the game actually has that scaling? And it may already do that. Yes, if it's going on raid points, then raid points already scale with the adaption factor. But he could essentially like escalate it or multiply it, so like double dip it for the zombies, so it does it even stronger with the adaption factor. But yeah, if he does it with raid points, it already does it. Are there advanced standard storyteller points? So I have my own custom storyteller, the advanced standard storyteller. Let me bring up the Steam page on it. You probably don't want to search for it on Google. I recommend not Googling my advanced standard storyteller. So I made my own custom storyteller. It's halfway between Randy and Cassandra. And it's so advanced, I literally only changed 2 numbers in a text file. So that's how advanced my standard storyteller is. It's literally just a 1 number change of Cassandra. But instead of Cassandra having like a very predictable cycle, it just has a really short cycle and a % chance of raids. So the idea is you shouldn't be able to predict what happens, but it should be less likely to have Sleepy Randy moments. Sleepy Randy moments are still possible with my advanced standard storyteller, but they should just be statistically less likely. So that's my advanced standard storyteller, but I'm not playing it on this one. So I solemnly swore a while ago that I would use any funds from Twitch frivolously. So I purchased one of my friends, RimWorld, and they just sent me a message. So here is new player comment. Thanks to you guys. New player playing RimWorld. Here's what they just said. Well, I just tamed a wild man who wants to stay indoors and keep house. Left 2 horrible people to die at the edge of the map, had a light bulb explode and try to burn down your animal pen, and nearly lost your pet raccoon Rocket in the explosion. But other than that, my game is going reasonably well. So that's my friend. Thanks to you guys. They're playing RimWorld for the first time, and they were like, I don't think I want 2D games. I don't think I would have fun playing a 2D game. And they've played 50 hours in the last 5 days or something. So sounds like RimWorld, right? Yep, good times. You can go back to this. We're low on power. Are we getting close to winter? Yep. Let's just shut all this down. Just turn all that off. No more growing. Doors are in correct position. Okay, doors are properly held open. RimWorld is one of the few single-player games you can actually play. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. I am a big addict. I like to play low difficulty Phoebe offline and play more casual stuff, and I like playing really fast and recklessly. And anytime I look at another game, like, I looked at Dwarf Fortress, I've looked at Gord, I've looked at, like, Total Warhammer, and it's like, do I want to learn a new game, or do I just want to play RimWorld? It's like, I'll just play RimWorld. I don't want to learn new stuff. Hypothermia. What is your gear? You only go to -19. Yikes. We need a better parka. And we need to make paste meals again. Make paste. Turn that off. RimWorld is your fallback between Path of Exile seasons. Awesome. Awesome. Fun. RimWorld is the reason you've not picked up Stardew. Picked up... what's the new Star game? It's not Stardew. It's Starfield, you mean? Or Space Haven? Starfield, yeah. Xcord. RimWorld's the only game you play. Every once in a while, you get on Project Zombie and have a good time. That's a good one. Project Zombie. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Stardew's, not Starfield. Oh, okay. It is Stardew's. Gotcha. Stardew Valley is also fun. It's a relaxing good time. What are we down to? 4 components. Okay, we've used a bunch. We still have a ton here. We still have 4 ships. And we're still waiting for the bulk of trader. Fenris Warden, good morning. How did the Eagles do? They're blowing the lead. What happened? Wide open teeny. Ouch. Oh, no. What's my take on ugly, beautiful, misandrous, or nothing traits? I made the traits guide on Adams vs. Everything's channel. And generally, all of ugly, beautiful, misandrous, misogynist, I'd rather not have, but they're not really all that significant. And if you have problems with them, just off-put people's schedules, and the guide explains that. So, like, if... Let me look for rocks and stuff. Hold on a second. Ooh, I want... that covers the face. We'll get this helmet. So we want this helmet. I want a face-covering helmet real bad. And we can almost afford it. Some of the genes, we need to make a ton of buildings to get genes, so we're not gonna do that. Will they take steel? No. So just give them survival meals. There we go. Yeah, give me that helmet. Awesome. Now we have a shock lance and I have a helmet. And don't wear... Okay, good. You're not going to wear it. Good. So yeah, keep that helmet around for later. So I can always put on the flak vest and the recon helmet if I want. So if you have an ugly person or a pretty person or a beautiful person or misandrous or anybody like that who hates other people, like if all of your people are on a standard schedule, something like this, like you can either just put the person to a night owl shift or you can just offset the schedule a little bit, like have them go to sleep like 2 hours earlier or have them go to sleep 2 hours later. And that way they just interact with other people less. Like the simplest plan really is just keep people separated who are problem causers. So if you're ugly, pretty, gay, whatever, misandrous, any of the people like that who can randomly have social problems, just offset their schedule. It's the simplest way. Okay, we can go to biphasic. Prepare for a while. Toxic people. Doors open. We're good. You can just not accept them too. That's fine. Yeah. How many is this? 4? Okay, close this door. Open this door. We should be able to just run them back and forth. I should be able to shoot him, actually. Okay, he's going to run to the cover there instead of just shooting. See, look, he's running to cover instead of trying to shoot. That's why we put all these stupid sandbags and stuff around. Well, that group's done. And that one's already freezing to death. I'm going to see if they turn around. Come. You just close the door. They'll just turn around. Are you able to get breachers? No, we're not. So I made a little chart on our thing. So here's our wealth and what raid points we have. And here are when various things do. So sappers, breachers, and sieges first become possible at 700 raid points. And the chance for them at 700 is virtually nothing. And the ship launch is only going to set us to 500. The ship launch must be 500 raid points. The base game should have wall lights. Yeah, wall lights are cool. Mech raids. Yeah, mech raids are 300 raid points. So when we do the ship launch that sets it to 500, mech raids will be possible. And that is why I really went out of my way to ally the Empire so we can call in them for help. Nope. No people. Door open. That's there. Thought mechs would be higher than breachers. Yeah, you can get mechs pretty early. So 300 is just 2 scythers. And it's also... That's when mechs are first possible, but it's still ultra low chances. Like if you go to... Oh, the Eagle scored. Awesome. If you bring it up, let me go to data... Core, defs, factions, faction hidden. If we go to mechs, here's the mechanoid faction. So this is raid commonality from point curve. So these aren't breakpoints. It's like a straight line between these. So at 301, there is a slightly above 0 chance of mechs. And as you go up in raid points, it gets higher. So technically it's possible at 300, but it's super ultra unlikely. And then as you get more and more raid points, the chance for mechs gets higher and higher. And then the other interesting one is max pawn cost per point total. And this thing essentially says, in raids, centipedes won't appear until you have 1900 raid points. But centipedes can still appear in... mech clusters before 1900, but in a raid you can only get centipedes at 1900 points. I think it's like 1925 or something. So we're in year 11 and a half now, approaching year 12. So can actually get, yeah, there's one for humans too. So I have a funky charge for that. So here, we'll pause a second. We'll cheat again. So if you go to options, dev mode, and hit the 5th button at the top, you can hit pawn kinds, I think it is. Pawn kind basics. Is it this? And you can see all the costs of people. This one won't break it, I hope. So these are all these points. That's the raid point cost of each enemy. So mercenary slashers are this, empire this, yeah. And if we come to, we go to factions. Let's go to factions miscellaneous. Is it factions base? No, not faction base. Faction miscellaneous. Outlander. So we come to that same max pawn cost per total point curve. So this is raid points. So you need to have 1300 raid points for it to send that 150 point dude. So until you get up to like 1000 raid points, you're not going to get any of those super soldiers. They did break that at the start of 1.4. They accidentally broke it and had to put it back. It didn't work for a bit, and we were all confused. Like, are you intentionally sending us single enemy Go Juice Doomsday Rocket guys? Is that intentional? And the devs was like, nope, was not intentional. We will correct it. It's hard to tell, like, the unintentional from the intentional things. Have I tried war caskets? I have not. I generally don't play with too many mods. Ooh. We're dying. That's kind of dangerous. Yeah, we need a better quality parka. But I'm very happy to have a helmet. I think we're going to make a shelf. I think we're going rich. And where we're doing it, we're going to make a shelf. And we're going to put our flak vest and our recon helmet on it. That way, I can always remember where these are when things go wrong. You didn't put the helmet on it? Did I? Ah, there you go. Okay. The shelf is backwards. Oh, hold on. Here, let me put it worse for you. There. Worse. I always get those backwards. I always have to make the tailor bench to remember which way the shelves go, because at least the tailor bench has the same little stands on it, but the chair tells you which way it goes. Where with the shelf, I was always like, which way is it supposed to go? Is it supposed to go like that? Like it's attached to the wall? That's what I thought. Like, oh, it's attached to the wall. That's what those are. Those are little, like, you know, steel supports going into the wall. But whenever I don't remember which way it's supposed to go, I make the tailor bench. Hold open. Closed. Let you guys rot. Oh! Okay. Our snowman's still armed. We still have our defenses up. Rescue of whatever. Nope. And again, we're just researching and waiting to buy a bulk good trader. And then we can start making the ship. But I am super pumped. We have lots of the maze made. We have a shock lance. We have an ally. And I have a face covering helmet. That's utterly amazing. Today has gone fantastic. And we still have... I have a second advanced component here. I need another advanced component so I can make a fabrication bench. Even though we don't have the crafting skill, we can get the crafting skill up high enough so we can make enough advanced components to make the ship. With the scanner, we can scan and make enough. We can scan and dig out everything we need to make the ship. Am I done with the Imps vs. Zombie runs? Mostly. It was starting to get tedious. We just found a bunch of super genes, and I think I may wait until there are some new patches like contamination, and I may use the Arconexus reset sometime long in the future. Arconexus reset, do some different Zombieland settings entirely, and try contamination. Yeah, I tried contamination, but I was the person who was saying like it was overflowing my RAM, and I just couldn't do it. Like, it would crash my RAM or whatever every in an hour. Do I have a link to the learning guide? I can get you one. Give me 1 second. Here is my improvised learning guide. And essentially, children start learning when they are below 90% on the learning meter, not scheduled to work. Their schedule, it can't say work. Recreation is utterly irrelevant for children. It does nothing. A recreation block on a child's schedule counts the same as an anything block. It doesn't do anything. So, below 90% learning, above 40% food, and above 40% sleep, which is above where they do it automatically. No. Use glitter. Yeah, I do shorter ones. Right. I recommend doing triphasic for children, and it doesn't matter if you schedule recreation or not. Just do triphasic for kids, and then watch any other time they fall below 90% learning. Make sure the kid can start learning right away. So since you can only start learning below 90%, just watch the child's learning meter. When it drops below 90%, draft them, get them learning. If they don't start learning, usually it's because they're at like 35% food. At 35% food, they won't eat on their own, but they won't start learning. So force the kid to eat some food, and they'll probably start. Do we need to risk going out there, put the club? Yeah, you need to risk it. This is important. We're undefended. I know you have the plague, but you need to go arm our defender. Oh, that club. Okay, we need a spear. Yeah, give it a spear. There. Now we're defended. Have I tried any other modded races? I don't play modded very much. Sorry. Yeah, our defenses are up. There we go. Oh! We should give it the plasma sword. A snowman with a fire sword. That makes sense. Okay, that was a 90. You're fine. You can go down to regular medicine now. Could door it in. We could, but that's expensive. We're cheap here. I don't want to spend 100 steel on... Or like, what, 25... 40 steel? We'll ask the Jade Club after we get over the plague if we should wall in the snowman. Use gold instead of steel. We shall ask. If we had enough jade, we'd do it in jade. But this is an important question that we can't answer ourselves. We need to turn to the Jade Club. And we will ask the Jade Club. We will pray for answers. Yeah, feel better. We used a little glitter world, that's okay. We still have 3 glitter world in our inventory and 2 in the thing, or 5 in the thing, so we're good. I probably didn't want that much glitter world anyway. And we have 4 Luciferium around, so that would be fine. Go tend yourself. Tend. Self-tend. Oh, you're done? Okay, so Jade Club, give us your wisdom. Should we wall in the snowman to keep it in perpetuity? Jade Club, please lend us your guidance and lend us your wisdom. Teach us through this ritual if we should wall in the snowman to defend ourselves. Nope. See, Flack, what were you thinking? Why would we waste valuable resources walling in the snowman? It was such a foolish idea. Obviously we shouldn't. Crescio, any way to lure raiders to the box if the whole base is closed in? You could make a room full of stools. So I have the pathing guide somewhere too. Like if we wanted to make a wall here, like this, if you just go stools, I think are the cheapest thing. Stools cost 20. The shelves are the cheapest. So you just make a giant pile of shelves. Animals no longer work. Trainable animals no longer function as bait, and that's why there's going to be an updated guide coming out. So the patch that changed children from being priority targeted also changed zonable animals, and that was not in the patch notes. So if you put a big room of stools like that, it'd be like a 99% chance that every enemy would come in there. Like, if you would get attacked by 100 enemies, maybe one would attack a random wall and door. So just have a room with a pile of crap. That's all you have to do. Room full of junk. Bionics, I guess. Toxic filtration, rocket swarm turret. Rocket swarm turret. Let's do that. Where's the last turret? Did I run a code compare to figure out the change? No, I just dev mode tested it. So I just made a really big stupid maze. I'll show you. Well, we can just bring up the video. So here's the new pathing guide.
The executive summary for baiting enemy.
Yep. So I just made a stupid maze and had some bait. So you can have like just a ton of bait furniture like this. Playtesting gives a lot of knowledge. It is also important to playtest things because sometimes the code says one thing and the game doesn't actually work that way. Like it's a bug. So here, I put a bunch of I closed the doors and we put a bunch of zonable tamed animals, and you see some enemies attack the walls and doors, or lots of them do. The animals no longer lure everything in. Where if you have a single pathable colonist, yes, that would lure in everyone. So colonist can bait all raids, animals can't bait anything. And huge pile of junk, you'll see it baits most, but these two guys didn't take the bait, but everybody else did. So just make a room with lots of useless junk, and it'll bait in most things. So I recommend having both a pile of junk and you hold open the doors to your base. So right now we just have this pile of junk as our bait, and you've seen most of the enemies have come through here, but occasionally a guy goes and punches one of our sandbags or a random wall or whatever. And this guide is there. There's a link to it. So it's got more info on it, blah, blah, blah. Yep, and stuff like that. Did the change regarding animal bait come with the ranching change? It did not. The ranching change was in 1.3, 1.4, and biotech. So first they released biotech with children, and children were functioning as bait. And when they changed children not to be functional as bait and not targeted, they also changed animals. And the way it works for children isn't that enemies will ignore children without a gun, it's that they won't path towards them. So if we have a wall here, so if we put the wall here and we stood a child right there, enemies wouldn't come through the maze to attack the child. They wouldn't attack it. But if there's a child right here and the enemy spawns right there, they're going to attack the child. Or zonable animal works the same way. So if enemies see, quote unquote, see a child or a zonable animal nearby, they will attack it. But if the enemies don't see one, they won't notice it through a giant maze. Like if we have this person standing here, literally 10,000 raiders would all come through this path. But that would not be this case for a child nor a zonable animal. But all good. I'm going to stand up and stretch a bit more. This has been going fantastic. We made more progress than I thought, but all in like the first 1 hour. We got the rocks in the first hour. I guess it took a while to get allies. Allies amazing, and it took a while. We bought a shock lance and we bought a helmet. I am super pumped about that. Never thought we'd get this far. And now we're gonna start prepping to make the ship. Crazy stuff. We just need lots more rocks to buy, and that should be pretty simple. Just waiting for bulk good trader. I still could fail catastrophically if I randomly get headshot or, I make more catastrophic, terrible mistakes as it did earlier with the door. But other than that, this has gone very smooth. We have lots of rice. We need to make more haste meals. You can keep the Equa for now. Hopefully we'll make another snowman soon. Oh, whoops, we're not on any recreation. Okay, you can go back to triphasic then. So far, so good. There's a small chance I head out of town this weekend. Oh no, fibrous mechanites, that's really bad. If we take damage with mechanites, like we just fall over and we lose. So mechanites are super scary. Oh no. We need to stay out of pain. If we get downed, the game's over. That's it. It's just game over. GG. Yikes. What triggers the enemy raid to steal stuff? It's something based on the raid points of the raid and the amount of wealth around them. I don't know the exact specifics. But the bigger the raid, they need to see more wealth. Yeah, proximity to wealth and how many raid points they are. So a low raid point raid doesn't need to see much wealth, and a high raid point raid needs to see a lot, but I don't know the exact numbers for that. And near, quote-unquote near, is really, really complicated in RimWorld. It calculates near like 7 different ways for 7 different things. Give them the tribute? Nah. We don't need to feed people. And I don't want to walk outside the base with mechanites. Oh my god, these are scary. Oh, it's bad. I really, really don't want to randomly lose to this. What do we add money? 25,000? Oh, there's all these bodies out here. We need to go destroy all these bodies. There's too many dead people everywhere. Ugh. Okay, you need to go do this real quick. Yeah, 2 frozen to rot and no rain to deteriorate them. Yep. So that knocked us down like 1,000 right there. But these ones, they're too scary. It's too scary to walk up there. We're going to get a big attack. Yikes. Okay, it's minus 55C outside, so hopefully they just freeze to death. We are on Cassandra. And it missed a cycle. It missed 2 cycles at one point, because we had a quest that failed. But we fixed it. And it's been smooth sailing since. But look how crazy our wealth's gotten. But it's lots of building wealth. Look how rock steady our building wealth is. What 10 quality did I get? 66%. Fantastic. We're almost medical skill 10. That's helpful. Person and snow hares. We'll take that. I want to kick somebody out. Stay inside. I'll take some snow hares. Is that door not closing? Attacking immediately? Where's this person? Yeah, close this door. Where's the bunnies? I want bunnies. We're getting attacked by lots of people. Oh, you don't want to be here. No, 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 no. Put the park on. Run, run, run. Bunnies are coming. Okay, it's just 4 people with knives and clubs. They're gonna all freeze to death. But the bunnies are coming. There we go. Enjoy the bunnies. Would be nice if caravaning them would be the closest exit or a choosable location. Very true. Caravanning's a nightmare. And here come the bunnies. It was a close fight. Oh, he broke a wall. I wasn't paying attention. Do you know how expensive this was? Robal. That was like thousands of hours of work. Oh, they're multi-groups. Okay. My bad. What a jerk. I had to go outside my Mechanites. And get back inside. We could die. Free medicine. We don't want free medicine. We got 17 already. You seem to always get Mechanites early games. Yeah, it's rough. Is it possible to win the game with only 1 pawn? Yep. We are going to do the ship launch. And I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be possible. Eric, you find it weird, but most people find Cassandra less stressful because she's predictable. But you stress more with her cycle of attacks as the attacks get closer, and it alters your behavior. You start to stay away from the map edge. Yep. But won't the raids be too much? That's why we're going to use cheese. We're going to run the enemies back and forth through a maze until they just give up and leave. And if they're mechs, we're going to call in allies. That's the plan. So, instead of doing, we've been able to shoot that many raiders using the door shenanigans, but we'd probably mentally break, and we'd probably lose too many walls doing the door shenanigans for like 15 days straight, and having to stand up and be drafted that whole time, and repairing the walls between raids. It'd probably be too much. But running the enemies back and forth, that should be a piece of cake. In theory. Rocket swarm turret, marine armor, uranium slug turret. I want to get that. Oh, Mechanites, so scary. What day did we get those? The 12th. So. Oh, that's on a good end. So between April, May, and the next 12th. Yikes. How's our snowman? You just stay inside. Keep researching. We're still waiting for the next... bulk good trader so we can buy more rocks. We'll butcher the people as fast as we can if we have to. Oh, I need to go chuck all these people away. Oh my gosh, there's so much crap. Okay. Rocket swarm turret. You never actually seen those used successfully. You've seen some spectacular and entertaining failures, though. They're fun, but they're tough to use. They're especially tough on no pause. It's kind of hard to aim them in time and time it right. It's spring. So we could start growing stuff again. We have tons of rice. I don't see any point in growing anything. I want all this stuff to deteriorate, please. Another transporter crash. 2 cataphracts for 12 goodwill. Give it a try. Good luck. Oh, oh. I didn't realize there was another body right here. Cover me. Oh, it's a combat supplier. No, we want to... We want... Bulk good trader. These guys don't sell rocks. We want rocks. We'll keep that club. Actually, it's too broken. We'll take 1 silver. So we don't even get 1 silver for it. Okay, never mind. They did it! Sheep wool parka. Okay, they've got good clothing. Don't go between those two. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, come get these good clothing. They almost froze to death, but we saved them. Okay, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna form a caravan and pick up all that stuff. Make some meals. No, come haul this. There we go. And form a caravan. And let's go pick up all those clothing. Though that's probably a ton of wealth, but I want spare clothing. Okay, come pick up all this stuff. Load, 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 load. This is a lot of money. We need to go burn everything. How much crazy money do we have? We will see in a bit. Come put all that stuff down. What's our money up to? 27,000. Oh my god, we have way too much money. A herd of muffalo came. I didn't know that was possible. So muffalo are possible on this. Wow. $11 years, and we got our first muffalo. Yeah, so much food and wealth. Let's go burn you. Let's go burn you. 27,000 wealth. Yuck. Can you put on some better clothing? Okay, come... Don't go there. Where's this one? There you go. Go feel better. Nope, go inside. Nope, open this door. Okay. That helped a lot. Time to rancho in the cold snow. We could. Lots of animals are don't follow the laws of thermodynamics. Lots of animals are slaughtering them is nutrient positive. I think muffaloes are on the list. Let me see. You could bring it up in dev mode or List of animals RimWorld. I always bring up this chart. And if you go to the far right column, it's nutrient efficiency, slaughter adult. So tortoises, hugely nutrient positive. Horses, hugely nutrient positive. Muffalo, slightly nutrient positive. Horses are super high up there. Horses and ibexes and gazelles are out of control. But we could feed muffalos all simple meals made of muffalos, and we could breed an infinite herd of muffalos solely on muffalo meat. But we don't want to do that. Assuming they don't overeat. Yes, it's okay for the adults. I think for the kids, I'm not sure if the baby muffalos would overeat. And you could use paste. Yeah, you could use paste. It'd be even easier. But even simple meals, it would be enough. And I'm not sure if the muffalo babies would overeat meals. You'd probably want to check on that. Yeah, for kibble, it'd definitely be fine, though. You're right. Okay, Snowman's holding on. Smelt all those weapons. That was a quality tend. We'll give it mono swords and plasma swords. Yep, so much for doing stuff. Do we want to go up there? I really don't want to go to the edge of the map. Yep, we'll just hang here. I want to go burn this stuff, but I don't want to go up there. At least not until we're 100% certain we can't get attacked. And we really want... Eric, you enjoyed my stream with Evie Greenbottle yesterday. It was very fun. Yes. Very enjoyable. Evie is learning and improving very fast. Nope, nope, nope. We don't need that. Good work. Nothing to trade. $25,000. We good. We were at like 27,000 a moment ago. Good. We tossed lots of money. We're still bloated. so many ships now. We have a lot of extra clothing. We'll sell some of that. Are they coming inside here? No, they're just leaving. Okay. Oh, that guy died with meals. I thought they could eat the smoke leaf. Lucas, you just rolled a fast learner Iron-Willed Sanguine. Oh my, that's quality. That's a good one. Yeah, this colonist is bugged. I don't know why I'm staggeringly ugly. I think it's a game issue. But this has been super successful. We've hung out. We've researched. We bought stone blocks. We have a shock lance. We have a helmet that covers our face. We have 2 flak vests. Oh, we need to go sell one of those. We're just waiting for more rocks. We're waiting to finish up the research. I'm going to finish up all this just in case. And then the stuff to do is make the maze slightly bigger. Make a spike trap turret trap. And make the ship. And we're good to go. We have an ally too. We have an ally if we get mechs. So this is fantastic. Your dream is fast learner too smart. That is a crazy combo. fast learner too smart and industrious very neurotic are... Both of those are just out of control. Yeah, eat paste. Oh, you can turn this off. Whoops. It wasn't easy to keep them happy, but damn that learning. Yeah, it's wild. Staggeringly ugly shouldn't matter if I'm the only person. But neither yep, it doesn't matter in here. We essentially have no trait. And we hit medical skill 10. Hooray. Good, the muffalos are eating all the smoke leaf. And they ate the meals up there. That helps. We do need the bulk good trader to show up and buy all our crap. We'll need to find a quest for a Persona Core at some point. Oh god, that's 4,000 wealth, isn't it? Yeah, we need lots more rocks. Plan the ship. Might make the ship like right here and we can get rid of this windmill. Oh, just gotta remember to reopen the door. And we are on year 12 now. And let's turn these on and let's grow... Actually, no, leave these off. We don't need to grow anything. We have 550 rice. There we go. Attacking immediately. Oh, and the muffalo! It's not unhappy anymore. They're not coming here. Crap. Okay, it's minus 28C. What are your temperatures? You're all wearing parkas. You all have bows. Crap. Okay. Muffalo on our team. One of them is going in the tunnel. Good. One down. Yeah, they're coming into the tunnel now. Okay, we can hit this dude. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Two down. Step in, step in, step in. Don't get shot. If you fired a shot, that could have been death. We're not supposed to get shot at. Man, it would suck to get brain shot by a tribal guy for no reason. He's running to cover. That's why we put the cover there. So they stupidly run to cover. Solo colonist, Randy. Stop trying to send us more people. Okay. Close this door. Open this door. And just send these ones back around. Go get some to eat. And then we gotta burn all those corpses. We gotta burn the muffalo and all these bodies because this is too much wealth now. Okay. Close door. Open door. This is our plan for chip launch. Just to do this until the guys give up. I don't know why. There they go. They turned around. Back through the poison you go. They've given up. And we want this one open and this one closed. There we go. Eat a meal. Let's go burn everything. And get rid of this. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's come all the way up here. Get rid of this. Gentle snow. We don't want it to be snowing. I want to be able to destroy this stuff. Okay. Go. Finish off that. Door open. Door closed. The snow put out the fires. $24,000. Okay, it still put out a lot of it. This has been super successful, but I think this is a good time for me to call it a night. Hopefully, I'll be able to play tomorrow afternoon at some point, or maybe tomorrow night. And maybe on Saturday or Sunday, I'll play in the day, and maybe I'll do a RimWorld Community Challenge. Does furniture block drop pods and insects? Drop pods, yes. Insects, no. So, some of the fully doing furniture, like paste dispensers, does block insects, but insects can pop up right up through tables, furniture, high-tech research benches, and anything like this. And drop pods are stopped by any spots, even that stops drop pods. Why not leave the thing? Yeah, we could have it either way. I like to leave the maze open. That way it gives me more time to realize I've messed up. But thank you very much for being here. I am calling it a night. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. This was tons of fun.